One person can identify one item during a short rest.
Okay,
But
I see.
it's up to the dungeon master's discrepancy to where if it's something more rare, like a very rare magic item, or maybe like a legendary or like an artifact, then I
Like an
may,
artifact or something, yeah.
yeah, then I may have to have you do like an Arcana check or maybe a
I feel
religion
you.
check or something like that. But for the
Okay.
most part, yeah, everybody can identify one magic item per rest.
Hmm. So I say to I that he may want to pick this axe up and hang on to it. There may be something more to it. You saw how it behaved when the bugbear was upon us.
Yeah, it is. It is but an enchantment on such a crude weapon.
You think so? Hmm. Well, if anything, it'll put some more coin in our purses, which is always handy.
Mm.
It is rather unwieldy to just carry around, though.
Is it really big?
Oh, it's a two-hander. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great axe. Yeah, it's a great
Did you
axe.
look at the photo?
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. All right.
Yep, it is definitely a great axe. It is a very large great axe.
Don't
You
think
can
I
see
could
the
ever
hat.
wield such a
This
thing.
this guy is 7 feet tall, and you can see the hat is probably 6 inches across.
Okay. We'll just drag it behind us then.
Spark
That's what the
shooting
horse
up
is
off
for,
of the
right?
floor, right?
Ah, good idea. Let's hope that our lovely little pet Jixon didn't steal the horse.
Yeah.
Though, with some idea that we are going against a necromancer, I
Mhm.
will disarm Karash and ensure that the axe is placed somewhere else, in like on top of somewhere hidden from view.
Okay, so you want to
Let's
hide it
just
in
take it
the.
with us somehow or another.
Okay, yeah, yeah, just don't forget about it.
Yeah.
And you know, on these three goblins, there's also some pouches on the goblins, and it's actually in plain visible sight. They have these small little leather. It looks like a sort of like a like the sack maybe of like a small animal, like maybe of a hound or something. It looks like the actual
Sack.
sack, sort of like made into a pouch, and that's what would have been done back in those days. So,
Okay.
yeah, and there's
I
a
searched these sacks.
yeah,
Then the goblins had arrows, I believe.
yeah, no, they did. They had throwing daggers. Now,
Yeah.
Okay,
there's a
daggers.
total of there's 20 gold, there's 60 silver. So I will go ahead and divide
just
that
drop
up right
that.
now. Who wants the great axe? I'm going to assign the great axe to someone.
Let me see if
I'm
I can. I
I'm
have
probably
weight
the only
for
one
it,
that can
though.
actually carry the damn thing.
Oh, you do you have the weight for it? Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
let's take it then.
I still have 100 pounds of extra weight.
Are you serious?
Jesus.
Okay.
I can literally carry as much in my normal
I
as
honestly
probably
believe I'm
any
close to
of the
being
rest of our
unencumbered
characters
as
weigh.
is.
Nice. Okay, so everybody got 4 gold and 12 silver, and you also got you got a great axe. Now, you'll notice on your character sheet that the item actually is in your inventory and it says unidentified. So
Oh, it says great
it
axe.
says great axe, yeah. And when you click on it, it'll have a an item not identified, sort of like a
Oh yeah,
Ghostbuster
I
symbol
see
top right
that.
hand
That's
side. Yeah,
nice.
isn't that so
Right.
friggin' awesome?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That is pretty goddamn sweet. This and Fantasy Grounds just keep getting better
That's
and
pretty
better.
dang sweet.
It
While
is pretty
they're
darn sweet,
searching-
yeah.
So while they're searching the storeroom, gonna
Mhm.
collect all the weapons and
Okay.
even the crude weapons and stick them in the same area just
Sure.
just a security policy.
Okay,
And then
there's
I'm gonna
a-
take a little rest.
A total of 8 daggers. There was 2 on each goblin and 2 on Karash, the ones that were in Karash's boots.
The daggers I
There's
can just stick in my bag.
yeah, there's a total of 3 short swords, and on Karash himself, there was leather armor. All right.
Actually, is there any leather strips?
You could make
In
it
the
out of the
storeroom?
armor. Why don't I'll tell you what? Why don't you give me? Why doesn't everybody give me a perception check? Now on
want to do that,
Karash, no, you just do it. Just do it.
Okay.
Open the open. Yeah. Now Karash, he also had a couple hand axes on his belt, and then that small pouch.
Oh yeah, they're all getting stripped.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. You guys, You guys did great on your rolls. So I'm going to share a little table with you guys. You guys should have seen a random crate contents box just come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't everybody take a nice little spin on that? And that is
On
what
what?
everybody finds on the random crate contents table that just came up. Everybody go ahead and
okay.
take a roll on that, and that's what everybody found. So, Fail, you found 50 foot of silken rope. Seeker, you also found 50 foot of silken rope. Vane found a gold piece. Pride, you found 3 days of rations.
Trail rations. Okay.
So you can just add 3 more days to your rations instead of putting.
Okay.
And let's see. Let's get one more. Let's see who else hasn't rolled yet.
The Seeker?
I there you go. Ooh, you found 5 gallons. You found one of those big barrels of water.
Let me go ahead and
Okay.
tuck my head in and whip my long hair around as I come out of it.
Oh, and you're disappointed that it wasn't like a dwarvish ale.
Well, it's clean water. I've got a lot of goblin bugbear bits on me.
Couple nice little things where you guys can add that stuff to your. In fact, yeah, you can add that stuff to your character sheet from that content from that crate. Well,
It's giving me the
yeah.
error and
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah,
is
we
it
still
really?
can't drag items.
God damn it!
I don't think I'm gonna add 5 gallons of water to my sheet.
Yeah.
I'll hand out 2 of these rations to somebody else. I'll keep one of them.
Okay. All right.
Fail, you look a bit peckish. Take one of these, darling.
All right.
I'll add the 50 foot of rope to the Seekers.
I know, I
There you go.
already added it.
Oh, you already did? Okay. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I got it.
But yeah, then I guess I'll go back to the bugbear and tear some strips of leather from him to
Wait,
use
is
to bind
is
up.
the-
What?
I said, wait, is the leather armor valuable? He seemed very intent on putting it on before you joined us.
It looks like a normal type of quality. Now the axe was exquisite with all kinds of etchings and markings, and
Right.
plus you could see the blood flowing from the axe itself.
Yeah, I knew that was something.
Yeah, and plus with that water that I found, you guys can refill your water skins and stuff too. So
Yeah, I hand Seeker one of these rations as well. You look a bit hungry too, little man.
Thank you. I must admit I'm quite tired right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of sit Indian style and lean against these crates here and eat a ration.
But Dave, I'm gonna go ahead and make a binding for the short swords out of the leather.
oh,
So they don't cut up my bag.
I gotcha. So you're just gonna just wrap leather strips around it so it doesn't mess with it. All right. Now you guys have I'll go ahead and award you guys a short rest also. So this will be another short rest. Now with this short rest, you guys can go ahead and spend any healing surges you want now, and also if you want to identify that item, you can do that. You can do that also.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. So, I don't know what type of ritual you would do, but I'll go ahead and in your inventory, I'll go ahead and
Put up, yes,
I picture
some type
just
of
holding
some
it
type of
intently staring at it.
No, I'd probably put some type of rune on the ground, then place the axe over it, and meditate in front of it.
right on. This is what you got. You got a life drinker great axe at +1.
Damn.
The enhancement is +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls, and the damage is 1d12 on a crit. It's an additional 1d6 necrotic. It has a high crit property, which I believe makes it crit on a 19 or 20. And then there's also a property to the axe as well. So whenever you drop an enemy to 0 hit points with a melee attack made with this weapon, you'll gain 5 temporary hit points. And then if you have the level 15 or 20 version, which would be the +3 or +4 versions of it, then you would gain 10. and if you have the level 25, which would be +5, or 30, which is +6, then you'd gain 15 temp hit points. So, but you should be able to read it saying Life Drinker Great Axe +1 now. So
Yep.
hopefully. So the identifying system in Fantasy Grounds is great. It's really good. And another good thing about 4th edition is, like this vicious Great Axe, this Life Drinker Great Axe, it can be literally any weapon. So all I do is I take that, and the items, I can make items. So I took that Life Drinker weapon, and then I took a Great Axe and drug it and put it on top of it, and then it combines the two together. And
yes,
yeah, it's awesome. So you can do it with any of the weapons.
Parallel, I would have loved it.
Yep. And you can do that with the new 5e Dungeon Master Guide that's coming out too. You'll be able to mix, 2 and 3 magic items together to make one magic item. It's the new magic item Forge is going to be awesome in that 5e one. There's going to be some interesting items created, that's for sure. I really like that. It's cool. I was getting shown that the other night. All right, so you guys found a little bit of supplies in these crates, and
We took a bit of a breather.
got a breather. Found out that you got a life drinking axe. Probably
Well,
quite valuable. Probably
Yeah,
worth a
that's
couple
fine,
hundred
looking at
gold.
that axe forming
Yeah.
ritual. Well, is there anything to that axe? Shall we take it with us?
Oh, very much. It is somewhat in the way, but I'll be able to deal with it.
And
Think
plus,
we can get a bit of coin for it.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
here's what you can do. Yeah, it's probably worth level 1 magic items are worth like 75 gold. So magic items are so common in 4th edition. There's 10,000 magic items and items in 4th edition. So what you can do is, if you can't use it, if you want to sell it back, if you want to sell it to one of the vendors, then sure, he'll buy it for seeing that it's magical, he'll buy it for probably 60% or 50-60% value. Then depending on your negotiating skills as well, because I like to RP that out. Yeah.
That's why we have Pale and Pride.
Yeah. And then if you
That's
say you want
get
residuum.
top billing for it.
Residuum is a sort of like a component for rituals. There's a lot of rituals in D&D 4th edition, and you need residuum to cast rituals. So what that does is, if you want to basically disenchant a magic item in 4th edition, you will get that full value worth of residuum. And I think it's like 5 or 50,000 gold worth of magic items is like 1 pound of residuum dust. So I mean, it's some crazy astronomical amount. So yeah, so if you don't need magic items, you just blow them up and disenchant them, which you would need to disenchant them with the disenchantment. I think it's level 3. Level 3 disenchantment ritual, and then you can just blow up magic items all the time and get the full value for their residuum gold piece value. It's pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Would I know this being a ritual cast?
Oh yeah, everybody knows about residuum, especially anybody that has anything to do with religion or arcana, anything. Oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody knows about residuum. Everybody. Because it's
So,
traded as
if
gold
we
is
don't
traded.
Get the coin for it, it could be someday useful to us in other ways. I intimate to I, and back continue eating my ration.
Dave, this door is open in front of me, so
It
I
is.
put my head around the corner and see what I see.
This kind of smells bad up here. You said, right?
Yeah, as you get to the
It's probably
door.
where that damn stinking bugbear
Yeah.
is at.
Exactly. When you get to the door seeker, you can see that this is another area of storage. But this area here, you can see another door to the east, another double door to the west, and to the north. There's another alcove. It's basically just like another identical room, but just turned like another way. And there's up in that alcove, there's like a bed of straw and a cover and what appears to be like a couple packs, So there's a bunch of junk kind of in the alcove. Looks like where somebody actually slept. And in each corner of this room, there's also other piles of hay. Makeshift, like flea-ridden straw bags of, like flour bags or other types of sacks, just packed with hay that people sleep on. So this is probably where Karash and his minions, his goblin minions, slept.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. So I'm gonna go.
What's up,
look for
Insane
his
Cobalt?
stuff and
Long
see if
time
there's
no see,
anything,
man.
Anything of value in there.
Nothing really of any value. But there just like some bugbear, some goblinoid trinkets, of the goblinoid deity. Nothing major, nothing of any value at all. There is like a blanket if you want a blanket. There's also a couple blankets. There's like 5 blankets. There's like a couple bed pillows, stuff like that. It's all rat, not rat infested, but like flea infested. So I don't think you guys want that.
Not the most sanitary.
No, definitely not.
Sleeping linens there.
Yeah, and your map shows that to the left is a very large chamber with multiple like rooms kind of opening up with one another. And then to the east, there's one small little room, and then it opens up into a very large room.
So we think that Malareth is to the east, right, fellows? According to this map we have before us.
That's the guess.
His laboratory
Yes.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do we
His
think we're
laboratory.
capable of taking him down, or at least seeing what he's all about?
In fact, I'm sure that the bugbear did say that he was but a door away, so I'm sure that one of these 2 doors.
Which one
Here.
leads into the small room? I don't have the map on me.
It looks like the map lines up both of both of these supply rooms. It looks like both of the single doors would probably go to that smaller room.
Okay, all right. Well, is everybody rested up enough? I look at I and Gain and Fail. See the Seeker. He's running around like a little kid always. So
Oh, he's
Well,
jittery, man.
Yeah, but you
He
can
ate that
tell.
ration. I think there was a little bit of chocolate bar in that ration too. I should have taken that out, but I let him
Well,
have it.
you can tell that he's a little bit more tired and a little slower in his step, not quite as eager.
Yeah, you
So,
don't have the healing
I'm
surges.
I'm at 25 wounds and no healing surges right now.
Mm.
I have that potion, but I don't know if it's a bottle of poison or what. So
Drink the damn thing.
I don't know.
Might have to.
I don't. He doesn't have any healing surges or anything. If I do a healing word on him, he's just going to get the bonus healing or something, Dave?
Right. It should be.
Yeah. You won't even you won't even get the surge value.
I've got a few things that I can.
He'll
give
just get the
small
bonus
bits of
value. That's
HP
it.
back, but
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you gotta even have healing surges to use a potion of healing. I
Oh,
believe.
really?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think-
do you?
Yeah, I believe the potion of healing takes the surge and gives you 10 hit points.
wow.
We really need
I'm
to
done.
take a nap, guys.
But you guys,
We need to do-
honestly, this is probably the longest any of my 4E games have gone without a long rest. Seriously, you guys have.
Yeah,
You
before
guys
gave
have
us
done
that short rest,
excellent.
Dave, I was going to suggest that we actually go to sleep in the storage room here, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you were trying to cut
Well,
that off. Or what,
you don't
but,
have to actually sleep for a long rest. You just
You don't?
wait. No.
Six
there's
hours
no-
of rest
there's no
uninterrupted.
Well, no. It's
So
it-
you don't
the-
sleep in 4E? You just
No. There's a thing. You have to take a 6-hour break, but you can't do it. Every 12 hours. So it
I
doesn't
feel you.
specify anything about sleep.
Yeah,
It
you
just
can
says
only
break.
benefit from a long rest once every 24 hours.
We
so.
haven't had a long rest in
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
It feels like, guys.
It's been probably since the previous day, but then again, you guys have to take into consideration, this whole place is dead, and you know that there's still a white dragon in here.
Yeah, add it whatever the fuck Malareth is.
Yeah, but you also know that, there were hints as This
He doesn't
dragon
leave his
was
room.
pretty intelligent. So
Yeah, you never know about how you're gonna deal with a dragon.
you know,
Anyways, but I'm just thinking about
yeah,
Malareth, yeah, what kind of minions he has.
yeah.
He's got that skull. And
What are
stuff,
his
too. I don't know what kind
needs?
of powers it has.
Yeah, what are his needs? Is he going to be looking for Karash pretty soon? So, if you guys want to take a long rest, I'm all. If you guys want to take that extended rest, I'm all for it. But
Well, I mean, if the seeker goes down, we have no way to get him up without a surge. So, so
yeah,
I just don't see any way of continuing on without him having any healing surges at all. I mean, it's just impossible.
Just hide in the
way
back.
healing works.
Potions of
ranged.
healing
Yeah.
suck in this edition.
He's got shurikens. He can throw. He can throw. He
That's
can throw
right.
shurikens. Yeah.
You
Alright.
can't do chi blast yet.
And let's press on then, shall we? See.
But
I
that's
look at
that's
you.
that's
You
up
like
to
you got
you.
a little sleepy little boy face on. You think you can go on there, sleepy?
I don't think I can take the front, but
Stay back
I'll,
with old pride here.
okay,
I
okay.
kind of put my arm around him.
I'll be a
I'll
little
take
more
care of it.
careful. I'll be a little more careful.
Oh my God! You put your arm around him. That is just
Yeah,
something.
and I gently stroked the top of his bulbous head.
Oh my God!
Ew.
Jesus, that's like
His football shaped head.
Yeah, it's like a huge
kind of
head.
creepy.
Well, there is a precedence for this. I had my hand on his head through the whole first part of this dungeon. He
Jesus.
was like my torch, basically.
You just like his attacks because they all have animal names.
I love that, baby. It's
Well,
very flavorful.
to be
It
fair,
is
we
good.
haven't really disturbed anything of the dragons. I haven't seen a kobold, as was hinted at, is his followers.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say that everybody has. I don't know. Dave can countermand this. We all have some general knowledge of dragons in this world.
Absolutely.
This high
Oh,
magic
yeah.
world right now. We know
Everybody
dragons
does,
are
yeah.
intelligent beings, and they're
Yeah.
not one to just attack
Yeah.
old sight.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not necessarily kill everything I see.
Exactly. They're not all just bloodthirsty, creatures, monstrosities that just
They
want
usually have
to.
an agenda. And
Yeah.
stuff,
They all have layers. They want to protect their lair, but you can have conversations with dragons. They speak.
Exactly.
Dragons are for the most part pretty intelligent.
But we've got to get back my dear friend Ed's skull. That is imperative. So why don't we just press on to gather our shadows, as it were, and go do this. I look at you like pleadingly.
If we rest, we probably won't be able to surprise Malareth.
Indeed, he'll
press
probably
on,
come out of that room of his eventually and find
We-
us sleeping.
We might be able to,
Don't have to.
to surprise him.
I know we don't have to sleep. I feel you. Okay, I just don't understand that.
Well, I'm very tired, though. I could use a rest.
Yeah, stay back here with me. We're getting ready. Fail. What do you think of this little scheme?
I think they're all stupid, but I'm ready to go.
The sooner we get back out in Skull, the sooner we can get out of this damn place and get us a hot bath up in damn, I forgot the name of the town now. Oh, geez.
Brindle.
In Brindle. Yes.
You just want to find Jixon in one of the
Well, if
one of the bars.
Get a warm bath, that's all the better. Yes. So I'm gonna get back here behind eye.
Okay.
If this is the path that you're sure to take, I suppose.
We can handle it, eye. We're tough. I've seen you fell foes with a single stroke of that hammer of yours.
It usually takes two, but close enough.
So humility is your strong suit, I see.
Fail, would you be so kind as to check this door for me?
Alright.
I am not too dexterous.
Yeah, just go ahead and drop that into the tower, but rolls like that, drop into the tower. Yeah, it looks like
To the tower.
a door identical to the door on the left, and it looks like just a very simple lock. Nothing major about it. No trap, nothing like that. Looks like it's actually not even locked. It's just open. Typical lock.
Oh. Oh. Well, looks like someone already opened the door for you. How
Good stuff.
about it?
Let's do
Oh,
this.
I'll go through if you want. I don't...
No, I will slowly push it open and step a foot in.
Okay. As the door slowly creaks open, you can start to hear flame crackling and popping and hissing. And as you open the door, in the northern alcove, there is a very large brazier, almost 10 foot. And this large brazier has a very magical looking fire. It doesn't look like a natural type of fire.
Does it look
Definitely
like
looks
exploding
magically
fire?
magically made. What's that?
Does it look like the exploding fire?
You know what? It does look like, because this brazier is on a very narrow base, so it looks like, yes, you could tip this cauldron over, this massive brazier.
You're missing what I'm going with.
It looks like
Is
it would
the same
explode.
fire
Yeah.
that Did a lot of
Exactly.
damage? No.
Yeah.
Not falling over and exploding. Just exploding.
Yeah, like in that room, exactly. It looks
Yeah.
like the same type of magically enhanced fire.
Just twice as
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, and it looks like this brazier would tip over rather easily.
I have a
Interesting.
Could be used as a great implemented weapon.
Yeah,
if
I
all
see
goes
that.
to hell. Yeah, Phil.
You want to take a rope and tie it to the top of it. String it across here.
Could be an idea.
And we can pull it.
Indeed. Watch this explode on me like the last one did.
Got another ding dong dash in mind, Phil.
Yeah, you can actually feel the heat coming off of this. You know, it is actually producing a heat.
How hot's the stand though? Is it cool enough that it won't burn through a rope?
No, it is scorching hot. It is it is. You can up out of the top of the brazier, you can see how the air looks like it's melting from the heat rising out of the brazier.
What he means
Not
is
the
the
top,
side
the
of
bottom.
it. Is
The
something.
bottom.
Yeah, it's hot. You put your hand
On
up
the
to it.
ground?
Yeah,
the
not
ground?
the ground isn't hot. No, but
No, I mean like the feet on the ground, like where it touches the ground.
no, the feet, no, they're not hot. But the
Okay,
whole
that's-
brazier itself is definitely hot.
Well, no
yeah.
shit. I'm going
Yeah.
to get down underneath the level of the fire and tie a rope to one of the legs.
Yeah, but that's knock it over if you put on it. DM.
Yeah.
No, because there's 4 legs, I would say no. It might scoot it with a pretty good strength check or an athletics pull. Yeah, it might scoot it, but
That's something, though.
I don't see it actually tipping it over. Because it just doesn't look like it would pull
Okay.
over that way.
Someone could stand
But you could
behind it and
pull-
push it over.
I mean, if you wanted
Anybody
to
got
kind of
any
risk
chain?
burning your hand a little bit, you could reach, the top of the brazier and you could pull it down on you. Then that would tip everything out and probably engulf pretty much the whole entire room.
I have a crowbar. You can tie the rope to it, then hang it on the side.
Can I try to jimmy it to see just how heavy it is?
Sure. It's weighted down pretty good, but you know that you could probably definitely tip it over. You would need, to use your skill in
I'm thinking about
athletics.
scooting it. I'm thinking about scooting it.
You could scoot it over, sure. With some, care, with a little bit of help, yeah, you could get it moved over.
Just
You
pull
wanna
it in
get
front of the
this
door, and
yeah.
then
Someone reads my mind.
You can try that. Yeah. Sounds like a lovely plan.
Oh god. What is me? I always try to do the most. Yep, pretty much. Vane or crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that
So
idea.
let's tie them. Let's get 2 ropes and tie them to 2 legs, and then we can just drag the thing, right? Instead of having to put our hands on it.
Yeah, true. I've got
I mean,
a
we've
rope.
got like 4 ropes from the crates, right?
Yeah.
I think everybody
Yeah.
brought a rope, just about.